Okay, it looks like it should probably maybe be live. You never know with YouTube these days.
You aren't kidding.
It's always a mystery. It looks live, at any rate.
Yeah, it looks live, or live-ish anyway. But my phone hasn't dinged, which means audio, maybe? Question mark?
Audio should be fine. Game audio is definitely working, I can see that. From the waveforms. I don't know where the cursor went. Yeah, mic audio is fine too. All good.
Orange was on top.
There we go. Alright. No. Okay. Did that to me last time too, for reasons that were not clear. That's better. Got the document pulled up. Got this stream chat pulled up. All good on that front. Don't forget to unplug the controller so that you can actually move the damn thing, you know?
Meanwhile, I'm trying so hard to detangle my headphones.
What you get for getting the ones that are, like, not using the untangleable cable.
Listen, I somehow still managed to tangle untangleable cable.
Well, then you haven't bought untangleable cables. That's very clear. Alright, chapter 9. Which I believe leads with, because we saw this briefly, Ivy asking us to murder her in the face.
You've won. Please. Kill me.
Yep, there it is. Ivy over here being a sore loser. I have lost a children's card game. I no longer have a reason to live.
No. I will not take your life. Don't be naive. If I live, what's to stop me from hunting you down? You can't return to Elusia after this. Your kingdom's through with you.
You could be gentler about that toothpaste.
He could, but she's not.
What gives you that idea? If King Hyacinth had wanted you to survive, he would have given you an emblem ring.
You know, that's
Not an inaccurate statement.
good point.
Besides, he had no need to stall us. The weather alone would have slowed us down. I don't understand it, but the king used you. He never meant for you to survive. I suppose you're right. Your father has already sacrificed your life. I won't do the same. You will not grant me the release of death. How cruel. But you are my deity, and I respect your will.
Says the person from the Spell Dragon worshipping country.
Huh? Could I ask you to forget that? All right.
Forget what?
In exchange, I
Forget what, I have severe insomnia.
I live was to stop me from hunting you down. The knowledge that this is the second time you've gotten stomped into the ground.
I will tell you where King Morian is being taken, and why.
Oh yes, please tell us where King Moron is going.
Huh?
Well, out with it.
My father intends to perform a ritual that will restore the fell dragon's power. A ritual? You see, though the fell dragon has been freed, his abilities are diminished. Imprisonment drained him,
He is exhausted and can't transform into a dragon.
That must be my problem. It's the, insomnia. It's making me unable to turn into a Dagron.
Ideally, he would have all 12 rings, but securing them will take time. In the interim, Sombron decided to temporarily regain his powers through an ancient ritual, in which he consumes sovereign blood.
You can't mean my father.
No, not your father. Your father's blood. You're missing the point, Diamond. He doesn't eat people. He drinks blood. He's like a vampire.
But then King Morian...
Yes. My father took him as an offering to Sombron. That was his aim from the start.
That's horrific.
The ritual will take place at Destinia Cathedral. You must hurry. And do be careful. Since the fell dragon's return, Father has not been himself.
I see.
That is the extent of what I know. Come, Zelkov. Kagetsu. Let us leave this place.
Now hold on. We said we were sparing your life. We never said anything about them.
What are you going to do?
Whatever I can, without taking sides. If we meet again, Divine Dragon, I pray it is not as enemies.
It's almost like the sovereign of the nation taking the front lines when literally every sign pointed towards it being a bad idea was in fact actually a bad idea. Nonsense!
Let's head to Elusia.
Just because Diamond
Yes,
told him it was a
we
bad
have to
idea
hurry.
doesn't mean it's a bad idea. What does Diamond know? Look at him, he's a giant himbo.
Okay. I know not everyone else can see our soda cans, but can I point out a couple interesting things after I read the information on Emblem Leaf? Emblem Leaf. Emblem Leaf's skill with a variety of weapons allows him to adapt to any combat situation. The sync skill, Arms Shield, reduces incoming damage when the user has weapon advantage. The engaged weapon, Killer Axe, lands critical hits frequently. The engaged skill, Adaptable, automatically equips the most effective weapon when the user is attacked. The engaged attack, Quadruple Hit, strikes with a sword, lance, axe, and bow, increasing the chance of breaking the enemy. So, please note how here it says naturally flavored, contains no juice, but then when you look at the list of ingredients, among it is sodium citrate, natural flavors, cherry juice concentrate.
Yeah,
Contains
concentrate,
Contains no juice, but also has concentrated juice in it.
Yeah, but it doesn't have juice. Just juice that's thinking really hard.
That really angers me. Make up your mind, Soda. What are you?
Jewish. Adopt white hop rabbit. Come with me, Bun Bun.
Bun Bun!
You're going in the barn. Hell yeah, 600 iron. I like that we just find 600 iron just lying on the floor.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, Ivy's not around here to talk to, is it? Is she? Did she fuck off? Yeah, she
Yeah, she
off.
fucked off already.
What about you two? You've got blue text bubbles. Can't believe King Hyacinth abducted father. We have to get to Destiny Cathedral. Quickly, hurry! Father, no. Kava, no!
Oh, it's worth playing a warrior just to see Carver die.
Kava, no!
I should make a proper introduction. I'm Jade, and I won't rest until King Morian is safe again. Well,
Nice
that's unfortunate.
Nice to meet you, bench warmer. I'd say your name was whatever your weapon was, but we stole all that shit from you mid-fight.
Yep.
Oh, she has meditation, by the way. So if she waits, She gains res +2 for a turn. As an armor. It's like Dedue's skill, only shit. Who the hell left 600 iron ingots sitting in an ankle-high plant just outside the castle? King Moron, probably. Seems like a thing that he would probably do. Anyway, to the Somniel. We have shit to do.
The deeper we venture into Elusia, the worse this blizzard gets.
We're going to the Somniel, not Elusia.
Is this the way to Destinia Cathedral?
I don't know. In this snow, it's hard to tell where we're going.
We don't have time to get lost. Hold on. I see someone up ahead.
No,
Oh,
it's Vale again. Hello, Vale.
Is that you?
Vale, are you not, like, remarkably cold right now? I mean, you're not wearing sleeves, you're not wearing pants, and more importantly, you're walking through snow without wearing shoes.
to be fair, I do that sometimes in winter. But I am also, like, the least cold. Like, I don't get cold outdoors easily. Indoors, I like to be cocooned in blankets, but I don't really get cold outside.
Someone get this kid some fucking shoes. Right?
Vale!
You know her?
She's a friend. Vale, how did you get here?
Walking.
I don't know.
You don't know how you crossed the border into another country?
Sure don't.
Well, how about you? You look worried. Is something the matter?
We're trying to reach Destinia Cathedral, but we got lost in the snow.
If it's the cathedral you're looking for, head that way.
I don't know how I got here, but I do know where what you're looking for is.
Yep.
That's convenient.
You know where it is?
Val also has a unique form of insomnia.
Uh-huh. You're close. See that really tall tree over there? Use that as a landmark.
I may not know how I got here, but I know exactly where I am. And where everything else is in relation to me.
I appreciate your help.
I owed you for patching me up the other day. That was so kind. Huh. Were you wearing that ring before?
Yes. It's very important to me.
I didn't notice it the other day. It's pretty. Really pretty.
Vale?
Emblem ring.
Vale!
Oh, I'm sorry. I better be on my way.
Where to? I don't know. I won't know how I got there either. Goodbye. I must go into the forest.
Where are you going? It's not safe!
And she's gone.
She's gone.
There's no time to search for her. Not when Father's life hangs in the balance.
Never mind the life of that tiny child. My father is dying. Right.
You're right. Let's hurry.
Disregard
Vale.
children.
What in the
Choir
world?
king. Also, how could you possibly see any ring she was wearing? She's wearing gloves.
Some people choose to wear their rings over their gloves. Those people are wrong because it means that on their just regular skin, their rings are always going to be loose, but it is a thing some people do.
Seriously, this kid is freezing to death out here to the point where her brain is barely working right. Hi, Fram. Spirit gem. Hiding in a barrel. Ducky, 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 ducky. Nuts in the flower bush? Okay. Pretty sure nuts don't grow on flower bushes, but...
Remember the shiny behind you? You know, from the famously growing on apple trees grapes.
Or peaches. What the hell? Was it?
Bio's explanation of how the nuts ended up there was just, that's where the sky squirrels left them.
Damn sky squirrels. Alright, time for the weekly check-in with the Amezbo Gazesbo to see what wonders we acquired this week. What are we calling?
Like, rare fruit.
Well, that's a relay ticket from Marth. And Roy gave us a kabadge. Lloyd Irving is not an amiibo. Turns out Amezbos work better when they're actually Amezbos. Rice from Other Kins.
Fish!
A cod from Shellica. And berries from Tiki. No rare fruits. Much sad.
Listen to this!
Fish are like customers.
You don't have good bait, they don't show up, or they won't show up to get hooked. I mean, it's not the least illogical thing Anna could have said. I don't agree with her. But...
Fish are like a box of chocolates.
Got it.
You never know what you're gonna get. Lloyd can afford
Pick
to
a
rebuild a
rod.
whole town populated entirely by assholes, but he can't even afford to give you a single cabbage. No, he spent all of his money on Lewin.
Where were you thinking?
Besides, that town just hated Emil specifically.
Now!
And it was only because Emil refused to, like, praise Lloyd the Great for being the greatest thing since sliced ham.
Listen! I side with Emil.
I suppose fishing isn't all about results. Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod. Where were you thinking? Now!
Success!
A stunning performance!
Oh, hell yeah, we got
I'm
an
impressed.
extra large Samian herring. New record!
Do you want to keep going?
How many fishing?
Pick a rod.
Yeah, 3, okay.
Where were you thinking?
Over there seems fine.
Now! A stunning performance.
Oh,
I'm
a
impressed.
giant Samian herring.
Fancy, fancy.
I think that should be worth 2
Come
herring
back
instead
soon.
of just 1, personally, but okay. Be that way. Pond frags. Pond frags. And feed some nuts to our dog. The sky squirrels left these for you, I've been told. There's a shiny up near the well. Alright, doggo number 1. Steel. Doggo number 2. Iron. Doggo number 3. Silver, yes. Thank you, doggo number 3. Steel from doggo number 4. Steel from doggo number 5. Only one of you doggos provided me silver. Be better. But at least only one of you provided me iron. That guy really needs to be better.
Good to see you.
We just got
Let's get
600
right into
iron.
it.
Picked up off the floor, so like, one at a
In a
time.
bush outside the castle in Brodia.
What'll it be?
One at a time
hard
is
you wanna
really
go?
not as impressive.
Nice. Perfect. Keep it up. Nice. Looking good. Keep it up.
I feel like this game could have done with Hot Springs DLC.
Nice.
This game could have done with a Hot Springs DLC, yes.
You've got this.
Where you had to reset like 1 billion
Keep it up.
times. Because Dimitri was being a little bitch.
Perfect.
Like Dimitri was the only problem in this
Nice.
sauna.
Keep it up.
He's just the one I remember
Nice.
most vividly.
Great job. I'm so proud.
Speaking of our dog, I tried to say as much last week, but since it wasn't noticed, you went back to the mine of toothpaste brands to look for the name of our other dog? Which other dog?
I suspect he means Colgate's wolf.
Oh, yes.
Let's do this again sometime.
Hey, rare fruit. A biting blade, an iron great lance, a rewarp staff,
Oh, cool.
and a longbow. Hell yeah, we need another one of those. That's actually great. Holy shit, that was a good run.
Okay, so what did you find, Bio? Also, in terms of how I'm doing, okay, I guess. The first week of summer camp only slightly killed me. course, I have a whole new crop of potential problem children starting tomorrow, so... You know. It's probably fine. Yeah, 50 of them, in fact, all day.
Alright, that seems good enough to stock it for now. Sweet.
Or even though the majority of the staff that I'm working with are also full-time employees, none of them seem capable of making a decision without checking with me first. Which is somewhat to be expected, because I was designated as site lead, but also basic shit they should be able to figure out on their own.
There's actually a shiny on the path down to the relay tower today.
The brand name bio ended up finding was an Asian brand named Darlie, a brand which, as it just so happens, is now also owned by the Colgate Company. I love that.
Alright, so, taking bets. In case anybody, or unless anybody already saw it. Who's making food today?
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention.
That's why I said taking bets.
Elchrist.
Well, it's definitely not Fram or Lapis, because I can see both of them on screen right now.
just got more awesome.
It's Jean.
The divine one. Hello.
Can you recommend something healthy? No. Absolutely not. Alright, Jade and... why did Jade and Etier have a support? Oh, we can make a caramel nut cake, so... and then we can stick a fish in it now.
This'll be just like mixing medicine. Okay.
Why
so
you're not
if
allowed
I
to
add
cook
these
anything
two
other
together,
than omelets.
looks good. I think you'll really like this.
The knight let loose a sigh of satisfaction.
Oh, this is just the dish I've been looking for!
Oh, we do need to put the new bench warmers in the unofficial Somniel uniform.
If younger than who? If younger than Jean? That's not a thing. If anything, that might apply to Anna and only Anna.
Here you go.
Time to go polish some rings. Time to go polish some rings.
And then we have to go do all of the bonus missions.
Well, no, then we have to go to the arena, then we have to go sleep, then we have to check for bond stuff, then we have to go do a bonus mission, then come back to the Somniel and do all this shit again. Ring polishing. Marmar.
Make it nice and shiny. Much better.
Celica. You're strapped to Anna at the moment, and forever.
I hope you'll clean it well. Thanks for always taking such good care of the ring.
You got it. Sigurd.
This ring is filthy, don't you think? You are a strange one. Well done. The ring shines like new.
Leaf is on Etier.
A good cleaning is in order. Well done. Good as new.
Hector. scepter is currently stable to Diamant, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
Time to make this bracelet shine. So shiny, it looks brand new.
Because we don't have
Thanks for
Diamant's
that.
real ring yet. I was just looking for Soren to have Soren polish Soren's ring. That doesn't work. It's a clan.
Let's get this over with. Don't scratch it.
Patrick Sites. What do I know you from? Because my brain.
Oh, he's been in all kinds of stuff.
My brain is telling me you voice Gauchwin in Apothecary Diaries, and I don't think that's correct.
Who's Kramon at the moment? Is Kramon Alchrist right now? Yeah, Kramon's on Alchrist at the moment, I think.
I'm glad someone's polishing it. I'm glad we spent this time together.
Camilla is currently on Yanaka.
Gently, please. You're quite good at that, you know.
And Veronica is currently on Colgate.
Okay, so
A
I
wise
recognize
idea.
you from Fairy
You've
Tale, 'cause
done
you were
well.
Lapsus.
Yeah, Patrick Saints is in so many things. Correct.
You were Kunzite in Sailor Moon. Specifically
But
the
was
Viz
he?
redub.
Yeah, but was he Nephrite? Was he Malachite?
Oh, he was in JoJo's. Well,
Oh, well, that makes sense. Forget, who did he play in JoJo?
Dio.
Oh yeah, he was dubbed Dio.
But then he was also Kunzite in Crystal, which makes sense because they have a cast from. Let's see.
Hey, it's Alchrist and Lapis who need work here. Alright, Alchrist, let's see what you can do.
What?
It's me, the Brodian prince who isn't Diamant.
Meditation complete.
Oh, this is not gonna end well for Alchrist.
I won't miss.
I mean, he got a crit, but it's not gonna matter.
There was a new Thundercats thing in 2020?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a new Thundercats was a thing, yes.
Well, I knew they rebooted it, like, back when I was in high school. But they...
We have a second Louis to worry about in the arena now, guys.
Fire Emblem. Engage.
Okay, but now I need to figure out who actually does voice Gauchwin in the American dub of... Gauchwin...
Is there like a different dub for the British and the Australians? And the Canadians?
Alex Home. Apparently. Who hasn't really done much. So, in my mind, that excuses me for not being able to immediately
I'm
recognize
Lapis,
the voice.
a royal soldier of Brodia.
I'm Jade, a royal
Also, he had
soldier
a
of
real long gap in his anime appearances. Like, his first one was in 2009, and then he was in nothing until 2021.
This isn't funny enough to write about.
Thanks
for the sparring match.
fascinating 12-year gap.
Alright. Lapis beat up in armor. Good. Alchrist, try again. Last time you got it, unfortunately,
I'm
to
leftover
have to
scraps
fight in
compared to
armor,
Diamant.
and you just got bodied.
But I must try.
I am Diamant.
Ooh.
Prepare yourself.
Maybe. He does have a higher crit chance.
I hope this is enough.
That's not enough, though.
Nope. Because he missed on one of his earlier shots.
Incredible.
It would have been enough if Diamant had missed.
Or
and
if
he'd then hit the next
Alchrist hadn't
shot.
missed in the first place. Well, that just goes to prove that Alchrist was right.
He did kind of set himself up for that one.
Fire Emblem. Engage.
You want to speak up, Jade? I can't hear you over your shield covering your entire character model.
I won't let this chance go to waste.
I am Diamant, Crown Prince of Brodia.
Oh, and now Diamant's wielding the Armor Slayer because I put the Wodao on Lapis.
I wasn't strong enough.
But then she still gets bodied? Huh.
Anna could probably take him.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I was just
Engage.
trying to avoid using the promoted units.
Saline, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, if you're trying to avoid promoted units, Saline and
I think
Clan are
Diamant
best.
is actually the next lowest level. He can't fight himself, so that'll give him a different opponent. Go on, Diamant. Let's see who you fight.
I am Diamant. Prepare yourself.
Meditation
Oh,
complete.
for God's sake. Actually, Diamant's... Yeah, he's got that.
This isn't funny enough to write about.
Thank you for sparring with me.
Alright, Alchrist, take 3.
I am Alchrist, a prince of Brodia.
I've been observing the way you
For
fight.
fuck's sake!
He literally can't hurt him.
He can do even less damage to Louis than he could do to fucking
Okay,
Jade.
I think it's Saline's turn now.
No, Saline's still higher level than Lapis is, so it's in fact Lapis's turn.
I mean, I suppose if you give her the Armor
She
Slayer.
already has it from when she beat up Jade earlier.
Fire Emblem. Engage.
I'm Lapis, a royal soldier of Brodia.
I am Louis, Royal Knight of Firene.
Bonk.
I'm ashamed to have underestimated you.
She
Thanks
did have
for
a
the sparring
4%
match.
chance to fuck that up, though. Alright. Now then, who is going to awaken us from our insomnia-fueled slumber this time? And why is the answer Fram? Nap time! Louis was just doing his part to remind Alchris to not fight people with counter range. Yeah.
Sorry, but I'm here to wake you.
Speaking of Alchris.
Is it even okay for me to be here? Either way, I can't just abandon wake-up duty. Excuse me, Divine One. Good morning. Are you annoyed that I woke you up? I'm sorry. I'll leave right away, on the double.
Well, good chat. Oh yeah, we gotta go to the, gotta go back to the orchard to do the, other stuff. I mean, you can also do it from the pool, or the horse area, I think, maybe, but I don't know, I've just always used the orchard. Doesn't look like it spawned any additional shinies, so that's good. Who do we not have any support with yet? How have we not gotten C rank with Jean yet? There we go. We don't have a C rank with Chloe either? Okay, that's ready to go. We don't have a C rank with Boucher? Man, been slacking on these Firene people. I do need to park myself over by Weapon Mountain over here so that I don't forget to do stuff here too. Reference, supports, Colgate with Jean.
Jean? Are you not getting enough greens at the cafe?
Oh, no. I'm actually picking medicinal herbs. See?
Wow, you've got a ton picked already.
This one acts as a painkiller, and this one is useful in several ointments. It used to grow all over my home island, but it's gotten harder to find lately. So I'm picking some here to send back to my father.
He probably wasn't big into talking with us on account of Colgate having kidnapped him and all that. And yeah, it does seem to be the case that they've kind of created some kind of Colgate awakening schedule, yes. Based on Alchrist's assertion there.
For the clinic on your island, right? This is a lot for one person to harvest alone. Let me help you.
No, that's okay. You must have a lot of other important things to do, Divine One.
Not so many that I can't lend a hand here. Besides, with the war and your studies, I bet you're so busy you barely have time to sleep.
I should have known the Divine One would see right through me.
That's right. Nothing gets by me.
If you really wouldn't mind, then yes, it would be a big help. Thank you.
Hooray! Support level C for Colgate and Jean. Colgate and Chloe now!
You're so adorable when you sleep, Divine One.
Huh?
Oh, good morning. Did I wake you?
Were you watching me sleep again?
Yes. Sorry about that.
Oh, you should just leave me be if I nod off while I'm sitting outside. It's unnerving to wake up on your own and find someone staring at you.
I would know, it happens every fucking day.
Yep.
Oh, I never meant to do that, Divine One. But you slept for 1,000 years, just like a character from a fairy tale. Your sleeping form is so heavenly that I can't help staring at it.
I get that. But I still must have been a ridiculous sight, sleeping here of all places.
Oh no, not at all. But I have a compromise in mind. Hear me out. If I'm always there when you wake up, maybe you'll get used to it and it won't be so startling. All we'd have to do is set up an extra bed for me in your chamber.
Nope, not doing that.
Oh dear, shot down.
Poor Chloe.
Are you all right there, Divine One?
Boucheron? Why do you ask?
Oh, I just thought you seemed a little worn out.
Ouch. You noticed? I am feeling sort of sluggish.
That's not good. You're eating 3 meals a day, I hope?
Yes. I don't think my diet is the issue.
Well then, how about your sleep?
About the usual.
So you're eating and sleeping fine, but you still feel groggy. It could be stress.
You think so?
I wouldn't be surprised. Going to war is stressful for anyone. What have you been doing as stress relief?
Nothing. It hadn't even occurred to me. Why? What do you do?
I have several ways to blow off steam.
The first of them is watching you sleep.
Like going up a mountain alone and spending some quiet time fishing.
Wow. That does sound relaxing.
Would you like to join me sometime? The alone part of it is optional. Really.
Yes, I would love that. Please come get me the next time you head out.
And Diamant and Jade.
Anything to report?
Oh, Prince Diamant. No news here. It's a quiet night.
I see.
Standing guard like this reminds me of the other day.
Which day?
The day of that snowstorm. I was guarding the Elusia border through most of it.
Right. That storm was awful.
You're eating 3 meals to say, hey, Hope? Well, I would do that, but... Are you still throwing all of your meals into that creepy well? No.
It was snowing so heavily. I worried that I wouldn't be able to find you.
So did I.
Huh?
I feared I might lose a trusted retainer to the cold. I almost worried myself sick. When I finally arrived and saw you were still standing strong, I breathed such a sigh of relief.
Oh yeah, I forgot that... Not only did I forget that Jade existed, or that Amber existed in the first place, till we ran into Killer Lance the other week, but I forgot Amber and Jade were supposed to be Tiamat's retainers.
Uh-huh.
I just like thought he didn't have any for some reason.
No, all the royals have them.
Oh. Well, let's not get carried away. But thank you for your concern, Prince Diamant.
Dawn should break any minute. I'll relieve you a bit early. Go get some sleep, okay?
Understood.
Good work tonight. Oh, and I'm excited to read your new chapters. Will they be ready soon?
It reminds me of the other day. Which day? The one with the snowstorm? You're still hung up about that? That was a while ago. It was literally yesterday. It was, though.
Yes, without delay.
Bond stuff? No bond stuff. Money's a bit short, so I don't think we're going to be able to do much in the way of refines at the moment. But, having said that, engravings, those we can do. Now, do we have a weight reduction? Well, we have echoes. Well, echoes does reduce the weight. So does holy, interestingly. And Dawn.
But Dawn also reduces damage.
It does, but then it also raises dodge and avoid, which makes her harder to hit, which actually kind of combined with Emblem Marth, who already gives her, like, increased avoid. We could theoretically just make Selene a complete dodge tank that way. That's interesting.
I mean, I don't hate it as an option, I just don't necessarily love it as an option either.
And then there's Bonds, which seems to just be a power-crept version of Dawn.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that seems much better to me.
Ooh, Heroes drops the weight by 2.
But also drops the crit chance and the hit massively.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, so far I'm liking Bonds for it.
I'm thinking we maybe go, like, holy on it, actually. Because that brings the weight down, it brings the might up, gives her a void. Throw holy on. The Holy Levin Sword!
I do like the notion they just threw holy water on a zappy stick.
Let's see. What can we do for Etier's longbow? I know we've technically got beginnings on Yunaka's dagger right now, but I kind of think it might be better to swap it. Yeah, especially considering like the longbow has a lower hit in the first place. Yeah, move that over to the longbow. Can we do anything fun with Alcris steel bow? We can make it way less, but I don't think it's really slowing him down, is it?
I don't think so.
Could give him more hit chance with genealogy. What's Alchrist's
I'll be here.
build? Because that matters.
I don't know offhand.
His build is 6. So if we increase the weight by 1, it would bring his speed down by an extra point. Would make the killer bow more likely to hit.
But he hasn't really been having an accuracy problem.
Not yet, but... Did we get a brave sword from somewhere? We did get a brave sword from somewhere. I've got a really stupid idea. We can't do anything with the brave sword yet. But, hear me out here. Not that. What if, right? What if we take the brave sword and apply binding to it? To boost the, like, it'll bring the weight up tremendously, but it's already quite heavy. But it will add 2 extra points of damage, which becomes 4 extra points on player phase.
Sure, but it's also going to make whoever's wielding it get hit way more.
Right. But if that someone is someone like Diamond, who happens to be quite tanky and is currently sitting on Emblem Hector, who also doesn't care about how heavy his weapon is, because the heavier it is, the more damage it does because of Emblem Hector.
Fair, but
factoring that into
as
it,
I recall, that's not the long-term pair.
it's not. But I think it works well enough for the time being that I'm willing to commit on it. Can we do... What can we do for your killer? Is a question. Could put genealogy on his killer lance. We've done blessings, we haven't done echoes yet, right?
I don't believe we have.
We've done beginnings, we've done holy, and we've done binding. Yeah, holy, binding, genealogy. Or no, binding, yeah, binding and holy there, and the Marth one. Beginnings, holy, and binding. So we still have dawn, genealogy, and echoes to figure out. Echoes dropping might and weight, but giving more dodge. That's an interesting one to think about.
I mean, it might not be, like, so something that does increase dodge might not be the worst idea to put on Anna for Anna Pulting.
Dodge is not avoid.
Oh, that's true.
Dodge is crit resistance. Yeah.
Correct.
Avoid, we can get off of genealogy.
Which I do stand by would be a useful thing to put on Anna.
Alternatively, we put Dawn on it. That gives her 40 avoid. I mean, it's a big hit to might, right? It's -3 might. But plus 40 avoid and plus 20 dodge is a big reduction to how much you're going to be crit. What is Anna actually using as a tome right now? Like, what's she mainlining?
Wind, I think.
She is... Fire's more damage, but wind is a better general use kind of tome. Do we want to make it an Elwind?
I mean...
Because that'll make it the same might as a normal wind.
Once it's got
the thing on it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the move.
We'll get that up to an Elwind, and then we'll hit that with the... Dawn. Because that keeps her at the same damage, but makes her a lot tankier. And at the cost of only 1 extra weight. So I'm fine with that. We kind of dealt with Saline. Should probably put something on Colgate's Liberation in some capacity. I mean, we haven't done genealogy yet.
It would be a good option.
It would be a good option. Alright, yeah, let's give her genealogy. And then... what else is heavy? It doesn't really mind, like, losing a bit of damage.
I mean, we could fiddle with a lance.
Rider's Bane is quite heavy, but we're not really using it that... We could... okay. Could we get away with tossing echoes? Making it so that he doesn't have to worry about crits is pretty good, actually. Drop the Silverlands by 1 weight to give him... or 1 might to give him 50%... like 50... effectively 50% crit resistance?
I mean, I think it's not a bad option, honestly. Considering that aside from Anna, he's the other one we tend to, like, yeet into the distance.
Yeah, yeet in the middle of nowhere. Okay. So that is all of Beginnings, Echoes, Holy, Genealogy, Binding, and Dawn. Great. We still have the DLC ones, but we'll figure that out, actually.
I'll be here.
Then we need 2... oh no, there was a shiny that spawned. I just couldn't see it earlier. It's over here.
Per bio. -1 damage from massive crit resistance bump on one of the people who already does the most damage seems more than fair.
Right? Like, hey, I'm gonna steal 1 damage from you, which means you have to move 1 extra space just to get that damage back. But, on the flip side, killer weapons aren't scary anymore. Meanwhile, we gave Anna a higher damaged tome just so we could take damage away from her to make her tankier. Alright, I think that's everything that we have to do there. Which means it's time to go and hit the world map. And see what we've got available in terms of... We're not doing that yet. Okay. Brodia. Oh, for God's sake. Yes, just put all of them in Firene for some reason. Except for this one. This one's a Brodia. Alright. So we're gonna go do... Oh, Silver Corrupted as well. We'll go do this one as a starting point. Just grab that other longbow that we got for free. What else was in there that I was like really quite interested about? There's something else in there. I can't remember what it was now. That Levin source is so fucking heavy. Or saline. Brodia! Begin that skirmish. Everybody who should be here and nobody who shouldn't. Awesome. Alchrist, you're on.
I'll protect you.
That looks like a flying enemy. Hello, flying enemy. Meet Killer Bow.
For Brodia!
That's excessive.
I can't believe I did that.
Rally Spectrum. Oh, hell yeah. Good old Rally Spectrum. Nothing broken about that.
Me, right?
Huh. Well, I guess you're using the Volkvanger because we don't want that guy punching you. Bonk!
Made quick work of that.
Strength, speed, luck. Pretty much what you want from a Merm.
I won't lose.
Okay.
Bayo says there's something really funny, for whatever reason, to him about Yunaka walking around with nothing but a single knife and 4 whole antitoxins.
Did we not actually remember to apply... We didn't actually apply the Roy thing to Diamant's sword, did we? Sure doesn't look like it.
No, we put it on the Brave Sword, which he can't use.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he just can't use that yet.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Guts, arch.
He does look real good engaged with Hector. Very much a vibe.
Yes.
My heroic friends.
For the Divine Dragon.
Yeah, pew that guy in the distance. When unit deals effective damage, deal +5 damage. Okay.
Whatever you say.
Let's go!
Yunaka!
Love you, Yunaka.
Oh, well, she's at max bond with Camilla, so that's fun. Now then.
All right.
We know what we must do. Alright, what are we summoning today, friends? Saline slowly lumbering her way over to Snail Space, literally dragging Levin's sword on the ground the whole time, only for the enemy to still die from the most telegraphed attack in the world. You know. Did you get your Micaiah yet?
No, when she goes off banner, like, tomorrow, doesn't she?
I don't know.
Bayo says, let's try colorless this go.
It is time to honor your contract. Yeah.
4 days.
Hey, Robin!
Robin, hello. Yeah, 4 days on Emblem Mech. Speed res luck. Here for it. Thoron. But good Thoron, that's only 1-2 range and does few amounts of damage, as opposed to, like, you know, 1-3 range Thoron that can't double.
Any customers?
Alright, time to test her survivability!
I love that you could have put her on healing tiles.
I mean, yes, but I can't actually kill anything if I go to the healing tile. If I go over here, I can kill this guy.
That's fair.
Calculated. Besides, I want to actually see how dodgy she is without any additional assist.
May we all be protected.
This is a trial by fire.
What's our move?
Meanwhile, Amtrak, go!
If this love is a crime...
Well, he still didn't have any trouble killing that guy.
Here's his counterpoint. Anna knows better than to stand on a healing tile.
I've seen what madness that leads to.
And Bio does technically have the authority on Anna, because Anna is the Bio proxy. No.
Oh yeah. Rally Plus! Alright, let it begin. 14% to hit. For 0, mind you, but...
I trust in you.
Magic, Dex, Speed, Defense, Luck. Yes! Great level. And she got the class skill Chaos style. Ow. Fuck you. Alfred, you're supposed to dodge those, bud. 5%? Man gets super bodied. 5%? This seems to have been a remarkably good decision so far.
Yep.
15%. Oh, look at that. Ow, she actually got hit.
May we all be protected.
Zero %.
I trust in you.
5%.
May we all be protected.
Magic, Dex, Luck. 500 monies. Oh no, Robin died.
Plan?
Miss.
Also by their comments, now this is the Anna
I don't
with a
want to
wing star.
sacrifice anyone.
I will protect you.
And
28.
Looks like I'm in the red.
To be fair, if we'd put her on the healing tile,
Why would you
basically
do
every
that?
single one of those attacks that hit her before would have been a
Come on,
guaranteed
Anna.
miss.
Yes.
Don't let him see you cry.
Although the fact that she did get hit by like 3 separate 15% is bullshit. There's no way.
Yes, Bio, you're correct. Robin is in fact literally the first summon to have actually died in combat.
Yep.
I hope this is enough.
Yeah, like another crit. Alchrist over there doing what Alchrist do.
Yep.
Critically the ever-loving dog shit out of... We did not check the shop when we were back at camp.
No, we don't.
They're strong.
I will protect everyone!
Bye.
No obstacle will stand!
Hell, not over here just doing extremely stupid shit.
As it does.
As you do. Diamond over here not actually being able to land a kill on this dude. Saline, do you have a kill on that guy? No, but you do set up Diamond. I mean, you mind if you crit.
You didn't stand a chance.
She really walked up with her purple hair on and decided to one-up Alchrist by showing him what real Bernie energy was.
Yep.
I mean, as you do sometimes, you know? Just sometimes it do be like that.
I'm not a child anymore.
TA killed something. All on her own. Yunaka, there's a bit of a mess over there to go clean up. Could you, like, take care of that? And Alfred. You just choo-choo your way over here. How many people have ranged over here? Anybody? Literally anybody? No. Alright, cool. Nobody has range, come stand here and just be ready to murder some men.
I'll apologize later.
Bring more. If this love is a crime,
Just a scratch?
Oh, I didn't get the
No
overkill
choice but
90
to win.
damage crit that time.
Well, you can't get your overkill crits every time, you know.
When you're Alchrist, you kind of can, actually. Is the thing. Oh, hey, an antitoxin. I don't feel like we had enough of those.
Mediocre.
Look at Clan over here having killed something for the first time in a while. It's just what? Colgate and Alfred? Yep. poke.
I will protect you.
Poor thing.
Or we are taking absurd amounts of damage on low probabilities this map.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the number of times we were hit on like a 25 or less % chance is statistically unlikely.
Yep, but I'm not going to dwell on it because I don't want Bio to actually try and figure out what those likelihoods were.
What is with the abysmal RNG this map? Yeah, I know, right? That RNG do be cursed. Do be very, very cursed. Eagle! Why does the eagle sound like a seagull?
I don't know. But I'm laughing more at Bio telling me that probability math isn't his thing to figure out.
Yeah, he's the research department, not the mathematical team. Why did the pigeon sound like a dove?
Little kitty.
Alright, back to the Somniel.
Speaking of kitties, mine spent pretty much the entire day inside my couch.
Did she get your remote for you?
No, I got my remote for me, but tearing open the bottom of my couch to be able to reclaim my remote is why my cat can now get inside my couch. I mean, she can't get physically into the cushions or anything, so I'm not overly concerned, but depending on how obsessed she becomes with that as her new hiding space, I may have to sew what I tore open earlier today.
Okay, they have not restocked their seals, which is what I was curious about.
Do come again.
But it is why I had to take pictures of your cat to send to Bio. Because mine has not been physically present for photos today. And my dog refuses to pose for pictures.
Okay, no, they're not selling.
Take care.
Nuts.
But yes, I did finally get frustrated enough at not being able to use my TV that I did in fact cut open the bottom of my couch to get my remote back.
See, the thing is, if you had a Roku, you could have just installed the app on your phone and controlled it that way.
Well, so what's interesting is there is actually a Fire TV app that does do full controller for the TV. The problem is that it can't, like, power on or power off the TV. And the TV puts itself in sleep mode, at which point you have to basically press a button to be able to get it out of sleep mode. And it won't detect the TV if the TV's in sleep mode. For the first couple days that my remote was eaten by the abyss of the couch, I was still able to successfully use my TV by using the remote app on my phone. However,
Pretty. Night fishing. Fish bite better at night.
Oh!
It's true.
isn't that only true of some fish?
No. All fish.
Pick a rod. Where were you thinking? Now! A stunning performance.
Oh, hey,
I'm
a
impressed.
giant big-eyed sardine.
From a small shadow.
Yeah, you know. As you do.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod. Where were you thinking? Now! Good catch! Nicely done.
A large charwal.
So I misread that at first. I read large narwhal.
Narwhal, narwhal, swimming in the ocean.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod. Where were you thinking?
I mean, that depends on your definition of giant, Bio.
Now! Good catch! Nicely done. Come back soon.
So now that we have sardines, we can, you know, put them on pizzas and
You mean like our dad does to ensure we don't eat his white pizzas? No, that's anchovies, isn't it? We haven't gone to that pizzeria in ages, mostly because you and Dad don't eat pizza. But that makes me kind of sad. Oh, was it still only 15 centimeters long? That's fair.
I mean, 15 centimeters seems pretty big. That's like over 1/10 of a meter. Steel, okay. Silver, yes. Steel, okay.
Meanwhile, Saline and Martha are just hanging
Steel.
out with the doggos.
Nobody gave me iron this time. Good job, doggos. Still only one of you is handing out silver, so you're still being slackers, but you know what? It's better than handing out iron, so...
So...
Etier, get Alfred over here. Gotta do
Very
push-ups.
What'll it be? How hard do you want to go? Nice! Perfect! Looking good! You've got this! Looking good! Keep it up! Nice! You've got this!
I like how
Looking good.
Babool's just vibing in the bottom right there.
Yep.
You've got this! Keep it up! Nice! Looking good! Great job! I'm so proud!
Strength will be +2 in the next battle.
Let's do this again sometime.
That's the point, yes. Alright, what have you delivered unto us, magical mystery well? A wind tome, a novice book, an iron axe, a restore staff, an iron lance, a lolly chop, and a mend staff. Okay, put the lolly chop in there. Go stuff our leftover dinner in there. And these tonics. And slim sword. Toss our junk in the well and get free shit. Such a great system, that. Who's cooking?
Hello.
Oh, it's Jade.
I'm ready to serve.
We have a support conversation with you. Apparently.
Jade, are you okay?
Oh, Divine One.
I heard you were attacked by bandits. I rushed here to check on you.
Thank you, but I'm fine. I drove them all away.
Why did they attack you like that?
I've run into that group before. I used to be the guard for the mine near my hometown. I stopped them from looting it once. They must have tracked me down for revenge.
Now, after all this time?
I was pretty infamous among the bandits in our area. They used to call me the Iron Wall. Looks like I'm the target of a few deep, long-standing grudges. But it's fine. I can handle anything they throw at me. They're not much of a threat.
I know you're strong, Jade, but I'm still worried. If you ever need backup, you can always count on me. I'll do whatever I can.
Oh, I wouldn't want to burden you like that, Divine One. But thank you. I'm ready to serve.
Okay, cool. Now make us dinner. You know what? Alfred and... Diamond. Sure. I don't have any beef. Never mind. Nut. Where did the... Nut compote. They're just making up words now, Willow.
No, compote's a word.
It's not a real thing.
Cooking is a bit like writing. It's all about focused creativity.
Isn't that the big pile
First
you put the
this,
stuff in to make,
then
like,
that.
No, that's a combo.
fertilizer or
Yeah.
something?
I think you'll enjoy this meal.
A solid meal to build solid muscles. I want to order this every day.
Take this for the road ahead. It may pick you up when you need it.
Na, 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 na. Bio says he'd agree with Willow because he watches too many food shows, but Inu would just ignore him anyway.
Yeah, I saw that. I just wasn't commenting on it.
I
That
know,
was the
I
joke.
figured. But I wanted to acknowledge the statement.
Make it nice and shiny.
I was gonna try and
Much
explain
better.
to Inu that a compote is kind of a bizarre mixture of like a spread and a curd, but that wouldn't help. I don't think he knows what either of those things
Please
are.
be thorough. Your cleaning skills are impressive.
Well, a curd is the stuff that you put in poutine. It's the little cheese things that you put in the microwave for like 10 seconds and then they get squeaky. It's true. Like if you microwave them for like 10 seconds, they squeak when you move them.
You know that.
There's genuinely the reason is
Handle
a
that
package of
gently.
them I got one time.
Thank you. Now I can
mentioned
stand by
on
you
it,
with pride.
like in the preparation instructions, that you put them in the microwave for 10 seconds to soften until they soften and become squeaky. I'm not kidding. It was literally on the package.
That wasn't on the cheese curds I gave you, was it?
No, it was on one I got from the supermarket.
A good cleaning is in order. Sparkling clean. Bravo!
But no, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Time to make this bracelet
Yeah, I
shine.
know.
So shiny, it looks brand new.
I don't
Thanks
know.
for that.
All I know is she led to me accurately describing how to make an apple pie. To the point that she then made an apple
No.
pie that was literally how I said you make an apple pie, and it was the
No,
most apple
no,
pie
and
I've
you
ever
ate
had.
it
Don't hold back.
just to spite me.
It was a perfect apple pie.
It was an undercooked, underseasoned
doing
apple between two slices of toast.
You seem to enjoy
It
cleaning.
was perfect apple pie. There's nothing wrong with it. The only thing that was wrong was you cut the apple for some reason. It was supposed to just be a whole ass apple.
I wanted to give it its best chance. And knowing that you were gonna
with
eat
polishing?
the monstrosity I created regardless, I decided it was better not to keep an apple
type of
core and
polishing?
apple
You're quite
piece in
good at
there
that, you know.
because you'd have just tried to eat that too.
But yeah, but you're supposed to do that.
You're not.
You are, though.
Come on, Inu. You read the same book that Grandma and Grandpa. That's
Attention
how
to
trees
detail is
grow out of
paramount.
your stomach.
Right.
Job well done.
The books we
How
read over
sweet of
there as
you.
kids
You've done well.
taught some real interesting lessons.
Well, yeah, like, the things go catastrophically wrong if you deign to give a moose a muffin. Or a mouse a cookie.
There was also the story about the guy that went around selling caps.
Yeah, and then that guy, like, if you showed him your blue star cap, would, like, try to murder the hell out of you.
I feel like you're referencing something, but I definitely don't get it. And there was the Giving Tree and Rainbow Fish
And the tree that gave rainbow fish.
What was the book about the Hackeye caps for sale? Is that what that book was called?
I don't know. So we gotta start getting people up to like level 5 with Sigurd here at some point.
I need to look this up because it's gonna bother me. Caps for sale.
There.
Yes! That is what it was called. That book. I remember very little about what the book was actually about, other than the fact that it had a hat salesman who was exceedingly French.
Oh, oui, oui, monsieur. I am the most French among all Frenchmen. Alright, Alchrist, get out there.
You know, and I should have realized, given that it was at Grandma and Grandpa's, that it was probably older on the book.
I won't go easy
publishing date
just
list.
because we're allies.
Crit, 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 crit.
Incredible.
So if you had to take a guess on what your Caps for Sale was published, when do you think?
Well, the version that they had, I'm guessing, would have been published in probably the late 80s to early 90s, but that's not the actual question you're asking.
Correct.
But that's the answer to the question you did ask, is somewhere in the late 80s to early 90s, probably.
Unless they still had it from when they were parenting Dad.
Engage!
Because the book was originally published in the 1940s. You know, I had such a vivid recollection of the front cover of the book in my brain, but I remember absolutely nothing else about that book.
I am Diamant. Prepare yourself.
Buyer says, just as a disclaimer, don't actually eat apple seeds. One of the chemicals in them, when broken down by the digestive system, is literally just microdoses of cyanide. Yes, I know.
My loss.
It's never killed me yet.
Thank you for sparring with me.
Yeah, I know you can technically give yourself cyanide poisoning with apples if you're not careful.
Yeah, I mean, but you can also technically get high on poppy seed muffins if you eat enough of them.
That's true. You can also kill yourself with a potassium overdose with bananas.
Yes, but I think you have to eat something like 330 of them in the space of an hour.
I believe so, yes, but...
I'm pretty sure your stomach would rupture before you could poison yourself to death with a banana.
I'm just pointing out, like... There are all sorts of
It's
foods
me,
that can be
the Brodian
really
Prince who
deadly if you
isn't
eat them the
Diamant.
wrong way or in the improper
Marth.
amount.
Oh no.
But yeah, apple seeds being literal, having literal cyanide is
Incredible.
a thing.
What do we do about this?
Mage?
That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I'm going with Anna or
Fire Emblem!
Haya Papaya lady whose name is nowhere in my brain at the moment. Literally the only name my brain's coming up with is Magilu, and that's definitely incorrect, Yunaka.
Yeah, Yunaka, go see if you can deal with Marth, please.
I'll put on a show for you.
I am Marth. Show me what you can do.
Time to finish the job.
Yes,
The
she can
loss
deal
is
with
mine.
Marth.
I underestimated you.
Hey, I actually won.
Dex speed defense. Sushi stab stab.
I'm glad you read that out loud because my brain did not read shushi as shushy. It read it as douchey.
I'm leftover scraps compared to Diamant. But I must try.
I shall serve
For
as your
God's
opponent
sake,
today.
Alchrist.
Chink.
Alchrist, could you ever fight somebody you're actually capable of fighting?
No.
Because the answer seems to be a resounding you. Your boy is not putting on a strong show today, Willow.
No, he's not.
Fire Emblem.
At least not in the
Engage.
arena.
He's doing okay on the map.
He's been doing fine in actual combat, but the arena, he's just been getting his tits handed to him. Repeatedly. Alright, well, we know what we must do.
Very fair, Bio. Who says, well, duh, why else do you think Yunaka has all those antitoxins, Willow? Sushi can go very poorly if not prepared properly.
You know, one of these days I think I might try putting fugu into the omelets.
I won't let this chance go to waste.
Fugu?
Yeah.
I've been observing the way you fight.
Yeah, fugu.
My brain's not processing.
I'm ashamed
It's
to
a,
have underestimated you.
It's a
Thanks for the
pufferfish.
sparring match.
And they are remarkably deadly.
So you're gonna give yourself even worse food poisoning.
Oh no, it would literally straight up kill you. Like an improperly prepared fugu is actually straight up lethal.
If you ever want to try putting miso paste in your omelets, let me know. I've got quite a bit of miso paste at home.
You know what I picked up at the store for it the other week though? Was clotted cream.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet that's good.
I haven't tried it yet. I'm waiting to run out the butter that I have so that I can jump onto both the clotted cream and the ghee at the same time.
I use ghee when I'm making my popcorn at home. It's an excellent choice for popcorn.
Yeah, I don't make popcorn. I don't have a popcorn maker.
I could give you one.
Although I have been tempted several times to just like get a thing of the oil and just try to do it in the cast iron.
You could do it in the cast iron. It would work just fine.
I'm getting messy very quickly, given that I don't have a lid though.
Yeah, I was about to say you'd need to fashion some sort of makeshift lid. But I can give you my backup super loud popcorn maker.
Diamant.
What?
I've come
Speak
to
up.
wake you. How should I do this?
No, it's how would you
My
like
voice
to do
booms.
this?
So even a gentle whisper might startle you.
Oh, Diamant.
Oh! Sorry, I didn't know how to wake you.
So I just
So
thought
I
I'd sit
waited
here
for you
and
to wake
like,
yourself.
make suggestive
morning.
noises. Alright, good news. Alright. Is there any new stuff on the ground to pick up?
Yeah, I use my miso paste in a lot of the stuff I cook these days. It's kind of become a fridge staple at my house.
Bet your dog must love it.
No, he can't get to my fridge anymore.
Well, that's a shame. How's he supposed to eat?
He gets his kibble in the prescribed amounts. Just because he thinks he's being starved, it doesn't mean I'm starving my dog.
I don't know. It seems like he's being starved. Alfred and Amber. Support C.
Amber, got a sec?
Sure, Prince Alfred. What's up? People tell me you know a lot, especially when it comes to rumors and myth. Oh, totally. All legends are true if you choose to believe them. And I believe a lot of them. Well, there's something I always wondered that maybe you could help me with.
What exactly was the sword that was pulled out of the stone?
Have you ever heard a legend about a kind of medicine that makes you ultra-muscular? Muscular? No, ultra-muscular.
Isn't that just the fruit from, like, the devil tree in Hiffle?
Huh. No, I don't think I've heard of that legend.
Or the fruit from the tree of might?
Damn. I thought if anybody might know more, it'd be you. Well, now that I've heard
called
about it from you, I can't just
steroids,
ignore
Alfred.
it. I have to know. I'll uncover the legend of that muscle-boosting medicine no matter what. Really? You're a peach, Amber. Aw, no sweat. I live for this lore legendy stuff. I'll start poking around right now. Hey, Muscles! Yeah, you with the big arms. How'd you get so huge?
Boucheron!
Now we're getting somewhere. If there's anyone you can trust to get it done, it's Amber.
You just met him.
I've known him all of 10 minutes, and I trust him with my life.
You just feel a kinship with him because he's blonde, uses lances, and rides a horse.
He doesn't use lances anymore.
Used lances.
He never used a lance. He showed up carrying lances. You consider just eating raw burdock root worked well enough for Dimitri. Dimitri is a special condition, I'm afraid. How are we doing on 1100, 1400, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 700. We are like really close to 1000 SP on everybody, which is good. That means we can just start inheriting Cantor across the board.
I really hate the Cantor meta. I think it shuts down some really wonderful build viability and variability.
Oh, in the end game, I agree with you, but in the early game, where you don't have that viability yet, it does not in fact do that thing. Hey, look, another Brodia map.
Bio also says, look, just because the guy's parents happened to name him Killer Lance doesn't mean that he himself uses lances.
No, he's in fact a complete pacifist. He just showed up bringing lances for Diamant, having forgotten that Diamant uses swords. Nobody ever said Killer Lance was smart.
Yes.
Alright, Alchrist. Forward. Alright, Alchrist, chill for a sec.
I'll do it.
Hey, Lapis. Be a deer and show Alchrist how it's done.
It was a good try.
Now, Chris, you're being out-archered by your fucking retainer.
I will do what I must.
Tell me where.
I don't back down.
Alright, the Storm's Eye didn't really do anything last time, so maybe this time.
The Divine Dragon looked right at me.
That is in fact a thing that happened, Clan. Hey, could you shoot that person, please? Good. Free torch. Neat. Alchris, can you beat up a weakened enemy?
I'll apologize later.
God damn it, Alchrist. God damn it, Alchrist.
Yeah.
Yanaka here.
Okay.
I can fight.
Forwards. And then let's pull a hero. Just do colorless again, see what we get.
Come to my aid, hero.
Retainer who only trains with swords at that. Yeah, you know. It's Veronica!
She's had enough of Colgate's bullshit.
Veronica summoned herself! Fascinating.
Here I go.
Launch the Anapult.
Load the Anapult.
Put her in a bush.
I am going to put her in a bush. Specifically this bush. Where she will immediately murder death kill this man standing next to her.
Not about to stop me. I trust in you.
Universe has to change their outfits now.
I'm happy to help.
Load up the Amtrak. It's stabbing time. Choo-choo!
If this love is a crime,
Dex speed, defense, luck. Then it's just Veronica, isn't it? It is. Who has a fortify staff. She can't even deal damage! Veronica!
Or retreat.
Veronica, you're purely support. What the hell?
Especially when you consider when this game came out, when she was in her angry murder everything phase. Before she realized it was okay to not be the villain.
She can actually do something, though. She can contract Clan, who can then zap somebody again at a distance. So at least she has that going for her. 0%. You failed. You're dead.
Give us money, please.
Nope, no $500.
I had no choice but to win.
You did have a choice. You could have chosen to lose. You didn't, but you could have. Elkhurst, please get some strength, buddy.
Here goes.
Also, thank you for not hitting me.
I will protect you.
That was very nice of you. Please, you don't hit me either, damn it. What is our RNG with these 20%? Oh yeah, you can hit me with bushes. Probably should have MDK'd you with the Ragnarok, but I forgot about the bush thing. 0%. See, that's better.
May we all be protected.
%. Fucking cheating ass bullshit.
Poor thing.
It was a good try.
Good magic stat. Dex speed res though. Oh, that's an enemy standing right there. I thought that was an ally.
I live to fight again.
Alright, Alchrist. Not the longbow. For God's sake. Good dodge, at least.
Caught you sleeping.
Oh no, that wind
was your
ruffian
commander?
died. No, that's not the question, Glad. The question is who is their chief, not their commander. Please, you have to use the appropriate terminology with these people. Who's ever heard of someone called Commander Ike? No, it's Chief Ike.
And only ever Chief Ike.
There's Glad.
Mediocre.
Oh, what a shame Ruffian died. Good job, Colgate. Meanwhile, the Anapult over here.
I trust in you.
Continues to just kick ass and take names. Strength, magic, dex, res, luck. And also get like incredible level ups. Really?
If this love is a crime,
%.
May we all be protected.
I like the idea that Anna's giant PC fans are just generating this amount of wind.
I mean, that is an interesting way of reading what's happening here.
I trust
But I
in
don't
you.
necessarily dislike.
To be fair, Soren would be the one who hates fun so much you just call Ike Commander. Yeah. We did get 500 money that time. Ah, you missed. Now you're dead.
My heroic friends.
Magic defense, res luck. Not a bad one. To 0%. Crit.
May we all be protected.
No! I will protect you. If this love is a crime,
4%. 4% chance for kill. Is that it? That's a promoted unit, isn't it?
I think so.
That's a paladin. I like the slightly different color blue hair on Elchrist there.
It is nice.
Well, you're not getting anything this turn, so stand on that experience thingy. Diamond can push forward. Alien can push forward. Clan. Man, you should be able to get in range somehow, yeah? Yeah. Not so much Etier. Etier's kind of stuck back here. Compact axe for the convoy. Aw. Alfred can't just kill that guy. That's weird. Not used to that.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Come on, clan, land that. Thank you. You should get doubled by a person who can't even lift their own weapon off the ground. Carefully. Okay, no magic, but otherwise a really good level on clan. And with that, we should be able to just have Anna casually walk over here and delete this armor boy. Sayonara map.
I trust in you.
Anna is just having the worst luck as a money printer.
Does happen that way sometimes. I mean, it is luck percent. So she she doesn't even have like a 20% chance per kill to get money to happen, so.
Still, with all the other low percentage things that have been triggering tonight.
Yeah, but it's Pokemon rules. You have a 10% chance to burn, but you'll never land it. But if the enemy embers you, you're fucking burned immediately. Bunny! Come along, Bun Bun. I need you to draw some more SAO for me. $39 steel ingots, okay. A rutile marmot. Alright, we got ourselves a marmot. Don't see any other shinies on the ground, do you?
I do not.
Was promised silver. There's clearly no silver here. It makes me sad.
Yeah, but we adopted so many new animal friends.
Okay, we got bond conversations available. We got stuff to go pick up. Yeah, like, to be clear, we're not gonna be sticking with, like, Cantor on everybody forever. It's just, like, you... At this stage of the game, we actually just kind of don't have better options, so...
Right, but why bother wasting the SP at all?
Because we have so much of it to burn. Like, with the well in place, we just have that much to burn. Jesus Christ, how much does it take for us to get our B support with Alfred? Okay, there it is. Oops. It's a lot faster to get the B support with Yunaka. And actually, I think I do want Cantor long-term on Anna, so that we can Anapult her into a space that might be a couple spaces away from, like, a heal tile or a you know, defensive support tile, and then budge her into that.
I mean, I can see the value in Anna having it. I just, like, for most units, I really don't think it's necessary.
Let's do a fishing.
Of course.
Get Diamant over here.
Pick a rod.
And there's also another character much later on that having it on is super important.
Where were you thinking?
Why is her pond just made of honey?
Well, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar or something.
No.
I don't remember the...
Which is funny because one of the biggest wives' tricks for getting rid of flies in the house is to literally leave out a thing of
Nicely
vinegar.
done.
With, like, a couple of drops of dish soap on the top.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod.
Because they'll come over to investigate the dish soap and then sink into that and get stuck in the vinegar and die. So vinegar is actually a common part of, like,
no,
like wives' tale fly traps.
Fuck doing the fishing minigame properly.
Good catch.
The game would
Nicely
really
done.
like for me to play the fishing minigame right, and I'm just like, nah, man.
Do you want to keep going?
doing
Pick a
it.
rod. Where were you thinking?
Colgate doesn't quite have the patience for fishing that Byleth did.
Now.
Byleth would sit there and fish like 20 times in a row, and Colgate's like, nah, like 3 at most, man. Actual large shadow. This one I actually kind of have to fight properly for the time being. I don't have a rod that just lets me brute force those yet.
Good catch. Nicely done. Come back soon.
Alright, good. Swing down to the Babool Grove. Bond frags from there. Bond frags from there. More bond frags from feeding some nuts to our dog. And then more bond frags still for petting the dog. Sprinter butts up this flight of stairs. Grab this.
Good to see you. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, we will in a second, but we have a sport first.
Hi, Alfred. Do you have a moment?
Sure do. Whatever you need, I'm all ears.
I appreciate the beautiful breakfasts you've been bringing me in the mornings. But would you please stop making them?
Oh no! They've been too heavy on the meat, haven't they? I just wanted you to get strong.
Well, to be honest, they do have a ton of meat. But that's not why I'm bringing it up. I just feel bad that you've gone out of your way to do this for me every morning.
I get you. Sorry about that. I wasn't out to make you feel bad. I thought my friend would enjoy waking up to healthy, yummy breakfasts. But I'll cut it out.
Thank you, Alfred. Oh, there was one other thing. Every night, as I'm fading into sleep, I hear the haunting song of a flute.
Yeah, that's me playing a lullaby. Just making sure the Divine One gets a good night's rest.
Could you cut it out?
Ah, I thought that was your silhouette outside my sanctum. Your playing is quite lovely, but I'd like for you to stop doing that as well. Please. The song continued into the late hours and it started invading my dreams.
Oh no, I am so sorry. I had a hard time telling when you were asleep, so I just kept going. I was only trying to help, but wow, this really didn't pan out. Maybe I'm not worthy of being your friend.
That's rather extreme.
I always try to keep things light, but I feel awful right now. I need a jog to clear my head. Sorry for the trouble, Divine One. I'm off for my run. Goodbye.
Wait, Alfred!
Good job, Colgate.
Me
You
and my
crushed his
muscles were
spirit.
What'll it be? How hard do you want to go?
Go do some push-ups to make up for it.
Looking good. Perfect. You've got this.
Alfred's on the very long list of people in this game
Perfect.
I could never romance.
Looking
in
good.
one of my playthroughs, just because he's unintentionally,
Perfect.
I think, part of the sycophantic fan
Keep it
club
up.
of the Divine Dragon.
Looking good.
Because it'd be
You've got this.
real hard to romance someone that
Looking
like,
good.
tries to feed you 20 pounds of bacon every morning.
Perfect.
And who also
Looking
stands
good.
outside your room and plays the flute.
Great job.
God
I'm
only
so
knows how
proud.
long every night.
I don't know, that first one sounds awesome. Someone who tries to feed you 20 pounds of bacon every morning sounds like exactly the kind of person you want to be dating.
Let's do
No,
this
like,
again sometime.
A pound of bacon every
No,
morning.
no, like
That's
20,
fine.
20 pounds
but
of bacon.
20 pounds of bacon and like actually no, he said a variety of meats and in copious amounts. So 20 pounds of bacon, 7 pounds of sausage, 2 dozen eggs, like it's the full-on Gaston diet.
Yeah, but, I mean, as we all know, no one fucks like Gaston, so... I think that's the song anyway. I've never paid attention. It's close enough, right?
I mean, that is the general vibe he's going for, so as much as my Disney-loving heart yearns to correct you.
I mean, how are you gonna correct me when I'm right, though?
There's only so much I have the patience to try and explain. And in essence, the point of that entire song is that he's just like a colossal dude bro. In fact, he's the dude broiest dude bro.
No one has ever dude broed harder than he dude bros.
Oh, those are literally across the street.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, those are, like, actually literally across the street, yes.
You seem well.
What can
Have they
this
been
humble
doing
liar
that
do for you,
often?
Divine One?
Pretty much every night.
I'd like to have a talk, that's all.
I understand. And I'm prepared to accept whatever punishment you have in mind.
Appreciate you bring me such nice breakfast every morning, but please stop. Was my cooking not good enough? No, the well is just kind of tired of sausage.
Punishment? No. I wanted you to know how grateful I've been to have you by my side.
Wait, what?
Well, that's how I feel. You fight hard every day to protect our allies. There's absolutely no reason to punish you. In hindsight, I think the only reason you lied is that we don't know each other very well yet. So let's change that. Why don't you start by telling me something about yourself, Yunaka?
Way to put me on the spot.
If you don't want to, then I won't pry. Simple as that.
Okay. Before I joined up with you, I was sort of just wandering, looking for my place in the world. I'd left my old self behind me. Wanted to think I had, at least.
You don't sound very fond of your old self.
Oh, I like her well enough. Others, though, not so much. That's why she had to go. But I like who I am now. And honestly, I've been having so much fun since we met.
I'm glad to hear that. Good talk, Yunaka. I think we should do it again sometime. What do you say?
You got yourself a deal.
Hey, Lapis. Got a minute?
Sure, Etier. What do you need?
They tell me you can build whatever you want. Is that true?
What? How did you hear that? I mean, I guess it's true. With the right materials, I can make all kinds of stuff.
furniture,
Tsunaka, you're
toys.
literally one of the 3 most deadly people on this entire fucking island. Who in their right mind would actually have the balls to try and punish you for anything?
Right?
I even made some instruments for a local concert once. That was really fun.
You were one of the 3 people that we just yeet into the distance by themselves with no support to just deal with part of the map.
That's amazing. Listen, I need a favor. Would you build me a muscle training device?
Like workout equipment? Wow. I've definitely never built anything like that before.
For me, bodybuilding is life. I've tried lots of training methods, but it's getting harder to achieve my goals on my own.
Oh, sure. I hate hitting that plateau where you feel like you're not making any progress.
Exactly what I'm saying. I knew you'd get it.
Which muscles do you want to focus on?
My arms, chest, core, and my back. That's all I'm looking for.
ITA over here skipping leg day.
Yep.
I'd repay you, of course. Anything you want. Think you could do this for me?
Yeah. It'll be a challenge, but a fun one. I'll see what I can put together.
Great! Oh, this is going to be incredible.
Bond stuff. Colgate, bond with Veronica.
Even though you are covered in wounds, you continue to fight. Why? Who is compelling you?
No one is compelling me. I fight because I want to protect the world that I love.
Good reason. And now, Colgate has access to Fortify Plus. That staff that Veronica had, that doesn't attack things, but is good for healing. Plan!
I work hard to serve the Divine Dragon. There's nothing better than making someone happy.
I suppose I can understand that sentiment.
No,
Can you? You liar.
Instant indignation from both of us.
Oh hey, the clan also has a staff now. Allies within 2 spaces gain deals 50% of magic damage taken back to foe for 1 turn. That is incredibly situational.
You're amazing in battle, Camilla. I've got to go all out just to keep up.
I admire you for giving it your all out there, but don't sell yourself short either.
But she is short.
She do be a short stack, yeah. Alchrist!
For all your skill, you're too subservient. Would you gain any confidence if I sang your praises?
What? I'd simply die if you had to keep praising me. I'll try to appreciate the sentiment alone.
Wow, Chris. Poor baby.
Lapis!
Between you and me, Dimitri, do you water down your milk before you drink it?
I can't say that I do. But if that is how you enjoy it, you should feel free to do so.
I can't taste my milk, so watering it down doesn't make much of a difference to me either way.
Unless, of course, you put very hot peppers in my milk.
I don't water down my milk, but I do put ghost peppers into it and blend it together.
Which I'm fairly certain would curdle the milk.
It's not like he would mind.
That's fair. Which is to make it a slightly more interesting texture.
So you're Hector. Just the sight of you is impressive enough to instill confidence.
Thanks. Pay attention, and you'll see that this armor and axe aren't just for show.
Even when it comes to Ike, your whole job was to be the smart person in the room who said things that exclusively made Ike not happy, Soren. So what are you talking about? Ike, we should just sell the princess to Benyon.
Yeah, that's not happening. Like, we maybe shouldn't give half of all the money in the world to
Hey,
this
Anna.
random
Sorry,
dude.
Lady Anna. Did you find any leads on the location of your family?
No luck yet, but I'm not worried. I'm sure they're all doing fine.
Yes, all the other Annas across the multiverse are fine.
Yeah, they're fine. Hey, now Anna also has access to a healing. Look at this. Everybody's getting access to healing all of a sudden. Fucking great. Alright. Diamond, what are
Glad you
what
could
are you
join
making
me.
for food today? We are gonna get some food with Alchrist and Lapis. Nope, we don't have any mutton. Never mind. Lapis and Anna. Nope. Anna and Fram. Nope.
No!
Jade and Amber. Amber and Vander. Yes, okay, we can make meat dongo and cream sauce. Meat dongo in cream sauce, which is chicken, milk, and grapes. And a rare fish! No.
I'm sorry, but you don't put grapes in a cream sauce.
Or in a dongo with meat.
What are you
I'm
thinking,
not much of a cook,
Game?
but I'll do my best. This is the recipe? These steps are confusing.
Yes, there's grapes.
I sincerely apologize.
Poison? We're done for.
Oh, he cooks them out as well.
I beg of you not to eat this, Divine One.
Well, at least it wasn't a G this time. We have yet again managed to make a new level of dish. See, this is what happens when you try to put grapes in a fucking, like,
Cream
bisque
sauce.
or something, you know?
Grapes do not go in Alfredo.
Actually, that's not necessarily true. Sometimes you put wine in, like, an Alfredo, right? And that is grapes, so... I mean...
Traditionally, actually, you don't in an Alfredo sauce. You're not wrong that wine does get used in the cooking of some traditional sauces, but a traditional Alfredo doesn't.
Make it nice and shiny. Much better.
But like a cream sauce, you could theoretically put wine into like a cream sauce.
You could. It just seems
Please
odd
be thorough.
to me.
Not quite. Ah, that looks so much better. Thank you.
This ring is filthy, don't you think? I appreciate
Don't
your
worry, we'll
upkeep of
fix
the
it.
ring.
There's this Claude. Why haven't you done anything about the severe meat deficiency on this island?
good cleaning is in
Supplying
order.
alarming amounts of meat products
You
is
put
your
great
single
care in
biggest
your work.
contribution across 2 whole gates.
All right, don't hold back. Can I pay you back by sparring?
Don't hold back. Sure you know what you're doing? Thanks.
Rom is still with Alchrist.
I'm glad someone's polishing it. You seem to enjoy cleaning it.
Camilla is with Naka.
Gently, please. I hope we can do that again soon, cutie.
Dimitri is with Lapis.
Attention to detail is paramount. I am in your
I
debt.
think the game forgot to load the model in the right place up for a second there. And then Colgate and Veronica.
How sweet of you. I'll try to return this favor somehow.
You sound so sarcastic with your monotone voice, Veronica. I sincerely thank you for... Okay.
Uh-huh. Sure you do.
Totally believe you.
Absolutely 100% trust. Come on. Load. Damn these multiple load screens. Wonder if the load times are any faster on the Switch too.
Probably.
I wonder how long it's gonna be before I decide to buy one of those. Alright, Alchrist. Surely this is the run, right? Surely you're not gonna fluff this again.
I am Alchrist, a prince of Brodia.
You look tough.
Oh, for God's
I'd better
sake.
be careful.
I won't miss!
Yeah, it's not gonna matter though.
Incredible.
I mean, you did need to crit both of those shots in order to win that, actually.
He tried, though.
He put in the effort. Didn't work, but he put in the effort. God, your boy is just really not on it today,
Fire Emblem.
Willow. Not
Engage.
at all. Alright, Lapis no, let's be real, you can't handle... Oh, there's not many people that can't handle Yunaka.
Anna probably can.
Yeah. Anna's a possibility.
I'm Lady Anna, the mysterious merchant.
I keep forgetting she has a
I'll
horse.
put on a show for you.
Because we almost never see her not engaged.
Actually...
Yeah, she got this.
Not necessarily. There was a chance.
Wanna win next time? Have I got
Sure, but
just
her
the
hit chance
thing
was
for
also
you.
higher than Yunaka's.
Pokemon rules. If it's not 100%, it's 0. That Fire Blast will always miss when you need it to hit, even though it's 95 accuracy. Alright, Alchrist. Surely this is the time, right?
I'm left
I
over scraps
sincerely
compared
thank
to
you
Diamond.
for always doing
But I
such
must
a
try.
great job
I
with
am
my powers.
Boucheron,
Which
Royal Knight
definitely
of
has
Fury.
nothing to do with the fact that I was
I
so
will
fed
protect
up with you
everyone.
that I summoned to myself just to get away.
Hey, look.
Sorry.
He
Are
can
you
beat
hurt?
up Boucheron. And then unlock a conversation with Boucheron for having kicked the absolute dog shit out of him. Alright. Now get another one.
It's me, the Brodian prince who isn't Diamant.
Clan, Divine Dragon Fan Club co-founder!
He's got a shot. No, he did. He just had to crit one of the hits.
Incredible.
Possibly
Such
both
skill.
of the hits. Yeah, he just had to crit both times. That's all. I mean, Clan shouldn't have been that much of a brick wall for him. Is there any chance Lapis takes Clan? Maybe.
Fire Emblem.
Lapis might be able to take
Engage.
Clan. Lapis, let's see if you can take Clan.
I'm Lapis, a royal soldier of Brodia.
I'll be your partner.
Yeah, if she doesn't actually land hits, the answer is no. Like, she could have had that, but she fluffed that. I'm gonna try winning next time, Naga. Anna, have you not tapped into the universal knowledge yet that tells you just how bad an idea it is to taunt someone who could crush you with a thought? Evidently, no, she's not. Okay, do we want to try Diamant?
Fire Emblem!
Does
Engage.
Diamant have a chance?
I would think you would.
Alright, we'll try Diamant. Diamant, try to beat up that child.
I am Diamant, Crown Prince of Brodia.
Clan, Divine Dragon Fan Club co-founder!
Nope. Diamant is gonna get... No, wait, no, he might have this.
He probably has this.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Thank you for sparring with me.
There was a chance he didn't have that, though. While we're here anyway,
And with our final 2 minutes of stream.
what I do want to do is I want to just use the Emblem training. To bump that level 5 Sigurd on Anna.
Hi there! You can call me Lady Anna.
I am Sigurd. You think to duel me?
More than duel you, Sigurd. I think to actually beat you.
How vexing.
Wanna win next time? Have I got just the thing for you?
Wanna win next time? Put a wizard hat on your horse.
I must say, Anna, I balk at the notion of allowing one so
Bah,
young on the
bah.
battlefield.
Relax, I can handle it. And we're way too close for you to call me anything but Lady Anna.
We're too close. You will refer to me by my full title, you scrub. Out of curiosity, right? Anna, and then not Celica, Sigurd. First attack for each space the unit moved. How do you suppose that interacts with Warp Ragnarok? Because I think it could be, if that works with Warp Ragnarok, I think it could be really funny to give her Cantor momentum and just let her zap and nuclear bomb a guy for absurd amounts of damage.
Well, I mean, even if it wasn't counting the distance traveled by Warp Ragnarok, We still usually have her move her full movement before she...
Almost always. And
Ragnarok
she's
happens.
on a horse, so that's like +6 at least, right? +5 or 6 to damage. On the first hit, mind you, but still. Okay, I know you just kicked my ass, but who here thought child soldiers was a good idea? Well, you know, that could be... Just thinking that through, that could be very funny. I'm gonna have to look into that. So, between this week and next week, I just want to give a heads up for what's gonna happen. Because we definitely still want to get some more opportunity to like get some skill points so we can do some inheritance and get some more bond fragments and stuff before we do chapter 10/11, because those are kind of a conjoined chapter. I am going to take the time over the week to do more of the bonus missions, yes. So what we are going to have before next time is some level ups on people. What I'm not going to do are, good God, any supports that might unlock, I'm going to leave those alone. And I'm going to leave any bond stuff that might unlock alone so that we can do those on, on stream. But I am going to do a bunch of support missions, get us some resources, some steel, some silver, some iron, that kind of stuff. Get some experience, although that's kind of negligible. I will be hard capped on that because once, Colgate hits 20, Clan hits 20, Etier hits 20, Saline hits 20, Alfred hits 20, Yunaka hits 30, Alchrist hits 20, Lapis hits 20, and Diamant hits 20, and Anna hits 20. Nobody can level up anymore.
Yeah, we don't have
Because I
access to seal.
don't have access to infinite second seal, so I can't just reclass people to...
Well,
fix
not
it.
even everyone's in their second class.
That's
either.
also true, yeah. But... I'll get us some more money, I'll get us some more stuff, do some more Coliseum runs to get some things going that way, which means that hopefully next time we should be in a good position to do any weapon tinkering that we want to do before we go into 10/11. We should be in a good position to inherit any skills that we want to... I will also abuse the well off camera, just fair warning. There will be more stuff, because I will be abusing the well, and I'll be abusing cooking, in order to make sure that we have more things to throw in the well. So that's a thing. And then next time we can just do some skill inheritance. I am actually just going to grab Kanto on Anna now, because I know we want... Sorry, I keep calling it Kanto. It's not, it's Cantor. But I am going to grab that on Anna, because I know we want that for her. Because that just gives her so many more options. In terms of being able to, like, warp into places and then get into bushes or healing tiles or whatever, while still being able to actually, like, attack stuff. So I like that. It might be worth considering. If we get enough SP for everybody, it genuinely might be worth considering throwing Star Sphere on everybody.
Well, they're leveling. I don't disagree.
Because, just having more growths is kind of insane. I don't know if other stuff in here is gonna be like viable for people. It could theoretically throw like a Void +10 onto Anna, just make her even harder to hit. I mean, she's already got Celica, so we don't need to actually inherit anything from Celica.
I mean, if you were going to be inheriting off of Marth, wouldn't it be better just to do the Avoid +20 from level 9?
I mean, yes.
Like, why waste the points on
Yeah.
any of the lower
No,
tiers?
I'm just saying, like, getting the Avoid might be worthwhile. I
At
don't
any
think
rate.
anything off of Leaf is going to be super helpful for her. Holdout's an interesting one. Could make her less likely to die. But I think we've already done that pretty substantially. We'll have to have a think about what we want to inherit, if anything. But yeah, that'll be a next time problem. So, we should be in a much better position to do inheriting next time, because I'll just do a bunch of grinding off camera. So, all good.
It might behoove of you to actually have units clean rings that they're not currently equipped with for the units that are pretty much maxed out on their bond levels with their rings.
Yeah. Yeah, I do plan to do that, because, I mean, pretty much everybody's gonna max out with them. Well, they're gonna come close, right? So, like, Colgate will possibly end up at 19. Clan might end up at 19. Lethal, or...
Can't they only get to plus 10 in this part of the game?
With the non-DLC rings, yes. The DLC rings, however, can hit 20.
That's fair.
Like, you can go all the way with the DLC rings. It's just not with the proper rings. So, like, Lapis, except Lapis won't get past 9 because she'll get locked there because I'm not going to do the bond thing, right? So Colgate can get to 19, Clan can get to 19, Etienne can get to 4. Saline is done, so
like,
is
point
Alfred.
being.
Yunaka can get to 9, Alcris can get to 9, Lapis can get to 9, Diamond can get to 9.
At any rate.
Yeah. That's a next time thing. So, until next time.
I'll catch you guys later.